Welcome back as a fellow traveler on the Liberty Road. I'm Dave Patterson, and I cover national security and foreign policy for Liberty Nation News. The U.S. military has just received one of the largest budget policy bills in history. The Senate just passed, and President Trump signed the fiscal year 2026 National Defense Authorization Act, or NDAA. The legislation is a $901 billion roadmap to keep U.S. armed forces lethal and ready. Here are 5 key points you should take away from the legislation. First, there is a big quality of life boost for the troops, including a 3.8% pay raise with an increase of the family separation allowance to $300 a month. The act mandates more transparency in how housing allowances are calculated. In general, there is more money in the pockets of those who serve, and that's a good thing. Second, the act mandates an overhaul to the way the Pentagon acquires weapons, equipment, and services. It authorizes a wide range of reforms that emphasize greater use of commercial off-the-shelf systems and cuts through bureaucratic red tape. The idea is to deliver capability faster and more efficiently to the warfighter. Third, the NDAA blocks any unilateral cuts to force structure in Europe below 76,000 troops, or in South Korea below 28,500 soldiers without a comprehensive and detailed analysis of the requirements, and it requires congressional approval. Fourth, emphasis is placed on rebuilding and enhancing the U.S. defense industrial base to ensure the U.S. can provide the munitions, shipbuilding, critical minerals, and the capability to produce next-generation weapons programs. The NDAA also extends the investment in the Pacific Deterrence Initiative to establish a bulwark against China. Lastly, the Authorization Act eliminates diversity, equity, and inclusion programs and the personnel positions that supported them. Those resources will be redirected to fund merit and performance-based standards that will provide for capability readiness and the warrior spirit. The near $1 trillion authorization was a bipartisan action that will provide for America's national security in a dangerous world. I'm Dave Patterson, and thank you for joining me as a fellow traveler on the Liberty Road.